Remember when Joy Reid laughingly mocked white women tears as pathetic and offensive to her? Who's crying now, Joy? She's racist, right? I'm going to give you the evidence.
Pause. Hey, Don, I don't know if you know how this works, Mr. Lemon Party, but online, you actually do have to give the evidence. Have you guys seen this, though? Mm-hmm. Don Lemon reacted to this. And again, you have to remember, I know you maybe knew. Do you know this? Don Lemon had, my God, a show on CNN. Think of that propaganda. CNN tried to convince you that anyone on Earth actually wanted to watch Don Lemon.
In prime time.
Yeah. That's what we lived. And now he has gone full bore insane in regards to Megyn Kelly having made comments on Joy Reid that are very accurate. And Don Lemon, it's almost like a house cat being out in the wild with no claws. Like, he doesn't realize if you just throw out the accusation of racism, homophobia, transphobia, but you don't have the protection of Turner Broadcasting, it doesn't work and it ends badly. But here he is trying anyway.
Joy Reid is a woman. Megyn Kelly is a woman. She's supposed to be all about women and, supports women. Okay, so this is what she said. Remember when Joy Reid laughingly mocked white women tears as pathetic and offensive to her? Who's crying now, Joy? Good riddance to the absolute worst person on television, and shame on NBC for letting it go on this long. And she has she is an axe to grind when it comes to MSNBC. And also, this whole, she's racist, right? I'm going to give you the evidence.
Pause. Hey, Don, I don't know if you know how this works, Mr. Lemon Party, but online, you actually do have to give the evidence. But you won't. Let's continue.
Supposedly learned from it and then spent every day after apologizing for it and being fired for it, then spent every day proving the point that she is a racist.
Show it.
No, Megyn Kelly, the worst person on television, was fired from NBC in the Today Show a few years ago, and that's Megyn Kelly. But let me just say to Megyn Kelly, in my 30-some years as a journalist and my 50-some years as a person of color, go f*** yourself. Okay?
Well, that would do better on OnlyFans than if you...
Does he not know his own age?
Is he wearing...
50-something.
50-something year old.
Is he wearing a velour black hoodie?
It might.
I don't know. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. He's like run DP me now. I don't have to provide. This is the issue, right? These people come and they start swimming in these waters. Don, you don't have the protection of a network with you. Let me tell you how this works. You have to provide evidence. You have to provide value. I get that you're trying to do the whole social drama for clout. It's new to you. But if you don't have any receipts, this doesn't go really well for you. And I don't know if you've been looking at the polling coming from the American public. They're done. They're done with your claims. They're done with the accusations of racism and homophobia. And what they do is they actually circulate, they create these propaganda campaigns. People in media wanted you to believe that Megyn Kelly was racist, right? So they campaigned with that. They created an entire campaign to make you believe that she was racist and then hang that on your neck going, see, everyone knows you're racist. No, you made up that lie. I don't know if you remember, the reason that Megyn Kelly was fired was for the oh-so-racist comment that she made regarding being effectively a fan of Diana Ross. We have the clip.
There was a controversy on The Real Housewives of New York with Luann, as she dresses Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that was racist. And I don't know, I thought, like, who doesn't love Diana Ross? She wants to look like Diana Ross for one day. I don't know how, like, that got racist on Halloween. It's not like she's walking around
I have not seen it.
That was it?
Call her Mrs. David Duke.
Jeez.
And this is the thing. You have people out there who believe that Megyn Kelly is... I know what you're thinking. There must have been something else. Nope. That's the statement. Comment below. You may like Megyn Kelly. You may not like Megyn Kelly. She's been a friend to the show. I agree with her on a lot. I disagree with her on some. But to say that she's racist, that's what got her fired.
Wow.
Well, Don Lemon's whole premise to his argument was, hey, their genitals are the same. They should be friends.
Yes.
That's literally how he started that clip.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's how you view sex life, so.
Yes. Wow. Exactly. just mashing. Like my son with his Tonka trucks. All right. I don't think this ends well for Dunn. Poor guy. He goes from CNN. He goes from CNN to then have a. He had a show on X
For like half a minute.
Poor
half a
guy.
minute,
No,
then he
dude. He's
lost
got
the show.
money and he's been spewing this propaganda for years. Nah, poor guy.
He's been spewing something.
Screw him.
He tried to sell a book.
Tried to sell a book, and then he does the man on the street stuff. And I've never seen a man who does his own man on the street interviews get owned by unsuspecting subjects and then think that it's a wise decision to upload it
Yeah,
himself.
that's the worst part. You keep that to yourself.
Yeah, you
know?
keep it to yourself.
Learn from it, move on.
I mean, it's always, we were sort of performing without a net when we did things like Change My Minds. We're like, well, we sit, barring trolls who sit down and, start screaming something insane. We're like, we upload it unedited. That's the rule. It's tough to do, but he does edit, and he still uploads them. Keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click the keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click.